Last Roundup Horror Show. I am Frank. With me this time, we have John
What's
and
up?
Randy.
Yo,
I don't know if Jason's going to pop in or not. If he does, we'll let him in, but we're doing a little special thing here. Friday the 13th. There's only one this year, so we're going to look at these movies. We're going to rank them, not necessarily review them, but talk about them a little bit, celebrate them, and what they are. Uh, Before we get into any of this, the celebration of this holiday and these movies, I want to go back to our last episode because we did a bracket and we fucked it up. And the reason we fucked it up was because
Okay.
Randy's ploy got me. It got me. If you remember, it was American Werewolf versus Fright Night, and we flipped a coin on it. And Randy said, "That's American Werewolf." And I just went ahead and clicked through. And then none of us clocked it later on that Fright Night wasn't involved and that American Werewolf had went through. So
I
just to
thought
like,
I thought it went through Fright
yeah,
Night.
yeah, it was Fright Night, American
so
Werewolf.
what?
We flipped it. It was Fright Night that won. So American Werewolf shouldn't even have been in that last slot, right? So I just want to go over the last
Well,
two and see if it would
well,
land the same way with Lost Boys
okay.
winning. So yeah, Fright Night makes it through. Then it's Fright Night, Salem's Lot. Fright Night, Salem's Lot.
Fright
Oh,
Night.
oh, Fright Night.
Yeah. So our final is Fright Night versus Lost Boys. That's a little bit more difficult, I find.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really difficult. Okay, so I don't have to flip a coin.
No, there's only three of us, so
All
I
right,
mean,
I thought cool, good. Oh,
I'd
yeah.
I'd still go with Lost Boys for the same reasons that we talked about it last time. Is that it's nostalgic. It's got great characters, a great soundtrack. Fright Night is fun and it's got some good stuff in it. But I think for me, Lost Boys. If I had to pick I get to watch one last one. I would watch Lost Boys one more time.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. That I totally agree. I love Fright Night, but Lost Boys is special.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Lost
I
Boys is
think
special.
like we had discussed previously, Fright Night I didn't really like the first couple times I watched it. It took me a while to get into it. Lost Boys I've loved since I was a kid. So
Yep.
it would have landed on Lost Boys anyways. I just wanted to straighten it out because I was posting the videos and then it got weird and I was like, hey, wait a minute, that's not right.
And then it
But
got weird.
yeah. So now that we've cleared that up, Lost Boys is still number one. So
Champion.
um I'm gonna just go down through these movies and we're just gonna see where you guys have them ranked. We'll go in order of the films. You tell me where out of 13, I believe is what it is, these movies would
I have.
land.
I only have 12.
You only have 12?
Yeah,
Is there
I
only
stopped at the
12?
remake.
There's
Freddy
Friday
I
versus
got.
Jason's in
one,
there in
two,
the remake.
three, four,
I count all my
five,
thing. One,
six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, there's 12. You're right. It's 12. I
all
don't know
right.
why I was thinking 13 because last time we did this never hike again or whatever. Was that
Right.
what that's called? That was in there. But
And you said to get rid of that one this
yeah,
time. So
I'm not gonna watch I haven't watched the second one of
All
those.
right, so
I
I
didn't
got to
want to have to.
reverse my stack, Randy.
sorry.
But we'll start out in 1980, Friday the 13th. I'm gonna do summaries and directors and stuff for each one of these. A group of teenage camp counselors attempt to reopen an abandoned summer camp with a tragic past, but they are stalked by a mysterious, relentless killer. Directed by Sean S. Cunningham, who really hasn't done as much stuff as I thought he had done. The only credits I recognized were like a boob comedy called Spring Break from the 80s and Deep Star 6.
Are you talking about as far as director?
Directing, yeah, I didn't look into all
Oh,
his
okay,
production.
okay,
I'm sure he has
okay. I was
productions out
like,
the ass.
what?
Like if I don't go into all the fucking shit because some of these dudes are way more into producing stuff than directing,
Oh,
and I
he
don't
is.
give a
Yeah, he's
fuck.
a
If you
big
are a
dude.
director, I'm looking up your directing credentials. If you're a writer, I'm doing the same thing.
Gosh.
I just can't get because the
Okay.
one dude is a big special effects guy. The guy that passed away, he did part seven, I think. What was his name? I can't remember, but he's big more special effects than anything else. But then written by Victor Miller and Ron Kurz. These are like the Friday the 13th guys. Victor Miller has managed to get his credit on like I don't even know what he did really. He created the story. Is that right? Or just the characters or what? Because he's on everything. His name is on every one of these movies.
Yeah, he so what are you questioning the story credit, like the
I
story
I just
by?
don't
Like are
like since he's written he has writing credits in every one of these. I know he didn't write all these. So I want to know like how much did he write? What did he actually write? Did he stop at a certain point writing the stories? Because I assume he did.
he might have come up with the initial concept for all of it. How so I don't remember. Like how many are credited? Or two, right? Victor
he's
Miller
he
and
Victor Miller and Ron Kurz are on 1 and 2, and Sean S. Cunningham's on that one as well. Um, Part 3 is written by Martin Kit Rosser, Carol Watson, and Victor Miller's on that one too. Like Victor Miller is credited on every one, including like
well, they're
including
using his
fan films and shit.
characters.
Yeah, so like
So without part one, there would be
so
no part
I
12.
I ultimately don't know how they split up the work on this stuff. So I
Yeah.
mean, a writing credit's a writing credit. I'm not going to get too far into it,
Mhm.
but
A
um
royalty check cashes the same no matter how much you
yeah.
wrote.
So as far as the first film, where do you guys have that at on your top 12?
John.
I have it at number 3 in the top 12.
Up there pretty high. Uh
Hmm.
I,
I
I have it. Oh, I'm sorry.
oh go ahead. You
Okay.
go ahead.
I have it at number 6 on mine.
That's where I got it. Um the I wrote a couple things down for each one of these. This was one of the first two VHSs that I ever bought, so it's one of the movies I watched the most. I got this and Return, or not Return, Night of the Living Dead as soon as I got my VCR and TV out of layaway at Kmart. So that's how long ago this was. I was like a teenage,
Hmm.
14, probably 13, 14. Um, I think that this movie, even though Jason isn't in it, is iconic without having the iconic character in it. I really think that it expanded on what Carpenter started with Halloween. Like it adds new elements to the slasher uh, prototype, basically. Like the blueprint that Carpenter had come up with, essentially Black Christmas had come up with the idea, but it keeps evolving every, new idea that comes into it. And
And make it
honestly, if
bloodier.
yeah, that for sure. Honestly, if you would have saw this, like I think it was spoiled for me before I ever watched it. Like the ending, if you would have watched this without any preconceived ideas, that ending would be one of the first like real twists in a movie like this. It's pretty fucked up. Um,
Hmm.
Mhm.
yeah, but it's got one of the best final sequences in all of them, I think, just
Hmm.
crazy.
Very much.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on the first one, guys?
Betsy Palmer was very, very awesome. I've watched, she seemed like such a sweetheart. All her interviews about it and stuff like that, and with the fans, um, how she was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do in this, and then she just nailed it. She was creepy,
Oh
like
yeah.
Hmm.
the talking to herself, you know.
Yeah.
She was relentless. Like it was good, and they kept her secret up until the very end. Like her hands were, manly. You know, so it's like,
Yeah.
all right, who's doing the killing? Um,
I I agree.
yeah.
She really creeped me out when I was a kid. That this was one they would play on like TBS or
Oh yeah.
USA all the time when I was a kid. So I caught it on that a lot. So I didn't see the unedited version till way later. But just her, yeah, that last half an hour, you're just like, what the hell, you know?
Dude, the
So
close-ups of her face,
yeah,
it's like one of the last ones. It's just like the I won't, Jason. I won't, and then oh, the
yeah.
lighting, like that's like a perfect shot. She almost looks inhuman. Like
Hmm.
it's so oof,
Yeah,
chill.
it's so crazy how much she put into it when she was really just doing it for a new car, like
Uh-huh.
It's
And she
fucking wild.
crushed it. Like so good. So good.
Yeah. I think I like the whole cast really, except
Oh
for
yeah.
the one thing that always creeped me out was the main camp counselor guy, the guy with glasses, his like
He
weird
Hmm.
relationship with
he
some of these female counselors. It's like, what are you doing, dude? He's got shirt off, handkerchief neck thing going on,
Yeah,
short
that guy.
shorts.
total
Yeah,
porn star.
Yeah.
yeah.
He was kind of creepy and weird, but let's get into 1981 for Friday the 13th Part 2. 5 years after the events of the first film, a summer camp next to the infamous Camp Crystal Lake is preparing to open, but the legend of Jason is weighing heavy on the proceedings. Directed by Steve Miner, who's done a fucking ton of shit. He may be one of my favorite directors after looking at his fucking stuff. He did House, Warlock, Halloween H2O, Soul Man. He did the next one, Friday the 13th Part 3, Forever
I
Young,
love
Big Bully, Lake Placid, and the 2008 Day of the Dead. I never watched that because I heard it was shitty, but it
oh yeah.
makes me that he was involved in it makes me want to watch it. But written by Ron Kurz, Victor Miller, and Sean S. Cunningham. Um, yeah, where's this sit with you? What number you got part two at?
I have it at number 4.
I got
That's
it
where,
at number 7 myself.
yeah, I had it at 4 too. So the reasons are Sackhead Jason is probably my favorite like
He
version
was
of
great.
him. I really wish they would have had like at least, another one with him with the sack on his head because they didn't stick with it very long. They got rid of that real quick. And I think that Jenny is like one of the strongest protagonists out of any of the movies. The way that she handles him at the end, like psychologically, like that's how you have to deal with Jason Voorhees is psychologically because he's fucked up and he's
Hmm.
he's so overwhelmingly strong.
They'll
You got to
destroy you.
get in his head.
Yeah.
Physically, they'll
Jason,
destroy you.
Jason, listen to mama.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and
Hey
also this
Jason,
has
it's your father.
Yeah.
this this one has Terry in it. Do you guys remember Terry? She had the Mickey Mouse shirt on, which is
Oh, she was so fit.
yeah.
Oh,
But I remember seeing
dude,
that
her
and being
body
like,
was ridiculous.
it's crazy. It's crazy, honestly. But
Yeah.
whenever I saw she's wearing that Mickey Mouse shirt, I'm like, man, they went buck wild. Like that would not be you would not be allowed to wear a Mickey Mouse shirt in a modern day slasher movie. They must not give a fuck back then. Any other thoughts on this one, guys?
Oh,
uh,
the first double kill
Oh
with a
yeah.
spear.
mhm.
That's, became a hallmark
That was
after a
almost,
while.
I remember people talking about that before I saw it. And I think they made it out to be crazier than what it was because they were having sex, right? Like
They did. Oh, you mean what? Yeah, they just finished, and
they were like
then
on top of
the
each
girl
other.
see yes, the girl
Yeah.
sees them. The guy doesn't. His head's like to the laying on her chest, looking away. Um, I I'm pretty sure like there's a deleted scene somewhere, probably in that compilation that originally came out with the original set that shows it being bloodier
Yeah.
and
I just
stuff.
remember the like childhood playground, bullshit. People come up with stuff. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happens. I remember hearing he stabs two people, but then there was like extra shit that they were saying happened. And I'm like, that don't sound right.
Oh, like what? Do you
Like
remember?
something about like cutting her tits off or something like that. Like,
Oh,
kids just make up extra shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
that's one thing I remember about that
that would
one.
have
I,
been psychotic.
I can
Yeah.
rem-
Like,
I can
oh
also remember this is the one too, right? Where we see the mother's head, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. At the
And that
end.
as a kid, that really freaked me out, man. Just that
Uh,
whole set
Crying.
piece is
Yeah.
so creepy. So,
And they had
mm.
a whole situation where they were going to have her head talk or move its mouth or something. Do you
At
remember
the
hearing that?
very end,
I
yeah.
think I saw the footage of it. Like they just
Oh,
decided against it, which is a good
Oh,
oh,
move.
they should have done that, I think.
I mean, you can tell when it zooms into the head at well, At the end. Oh yeah, at the end and then the beginning of part three. Like
Yeah,
you can tell that those eyelids are supposed to move.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like there's something about like you can see like there's room for them to lift up. So I feel
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I want to
I wonder if it's
that
on
was
YouTube. I bet it is. I've definitely seen that raw footage somewhere. Um, yeah. Uh, let's move into part three. I, for some reason, didn't put a part two is 81, part three. What year is that? Let's see.
83 probably.
Yeah, I would think.
82.
Oh,
80.
So they
geez.
did 80,
Yeah.
80, 81,
Oh,
and 82.
they went for it.
Um, yeah, part three, which was 3D. I don't know if you guys have tried to watch it with the glasses. Gives
No.
me a fucking headache.
Right.
I
Uh,
I can't.
but
My eyes are all jacked up nowadays, so I can't see that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
uh, but Jason Voorhees stalks a group of friends who have just arrived to spend the weekend at a cabin near Crystal Lake. Directed by Steve Miner, written by Martin Kittrosser, who did Friday the 13th 4 and 5, Meatballs 2, Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, the toy maker. And he also, his wife, Carol Watson, who worked on Friday 4 and Meatballs 2 with him. And of
Uh,
course, Victor Miller's in there. Where'd you guys have part three located on your top 12?
I have it at 5.
I've got it at number 4 on my list. I fucking love this one.
Oh,
So
I love
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
yeah,
I I was at I was at 5 too. I I don't like watching the movie with the 3D glasses, but I do like the 3D elements. I think it
Me too.
adds campiness to it that's very fun, especially the
yeah,
eyeball and like the
Oh
like
yeah.
whoa,
And
it's like
that
just
snake.
yeah.
That
yeah, the snake. Yeah. Uh I also like Shelley. I think he's a fun character.
Oh, me too.
He's the heart of the movie kind of, and an important character because he provides the mask for Jason. So it's like if
Hmm.
he wasn't there, no mask, we would have unfortunately been stuck with Baghead. But I also thought this one always seemed a little brighter, like the way it's lit. It's mostly during the daytime, right? Like a
Yeah.
lot of it is. And I think
Yeah.
that probably has to
Yeah.
do with the 3D of it all. Like they probably had to have it lit a certain way. Um, and I remember watching this one more than any of the other ones. I think it's because this one was so easily adaptable to TV. Like this one, I remember watching, but they used to have marathons all the time.
Yeah.
Halloween marathons, Friday the 13th marathons. But this one just sticks in my memory. The harpoon shot, all that.
Mhm.
This is so memorable for me.
Hmm.
What
The
do you?
opening of this is so fantastic. The opening of this
Mm,
movie is great. It really is because you're just like lulled in this false sense of security, and then it's pulled away. You know.
Hmm.
So
yeah, it's definitely probably one of the most underrated. I think it's the kills that people don't like. They're not as bloody as they could be.
yeah,
But
I like.
yeah,
They were
I'll be
good.
honest, all these movies are watchable. There's not a single one that I'm like, there's never a time I wouldn't put it on. Like there's some I like more than others. I
yeah.
will very rarely put on certain ones, but if someone has it on, I'm not gonna shit on it, really,
I was gonna say, I've said this before. If I came into a room and this, like any of these were playing, I would just watch it. Like there,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't care which one it is, even if it's the
Right.
last on my list. I would be like, yeah, I'll watch this. It's
Yep.
just, it's part of my youth. So,
Yeah. Um, Now we're getting into the real meat and potatoes of the franchise for me. Friday the
mhm.
13th, Part 4, the final chapter, from 1984. After being announced dead and taken to a morgue, Jason Voorhees spontaneously revives, escapes from the hospital, and stalks a group of friends renting a house in the countryside near Crystal Lake. Directed by Joseph Zito, who did The Prowler from, I think, 1981 or something like that. It's the early 80s. Written by Victor Miller, Ron Kurz, and Martin Kittrosser. Um, and this one I used to think was my favorite one, but where do you guys have it?
I have it in number 2.
I've got it at number 2 as well.
Let's see.
Hmm.
I've got it at number three,
Okay.
but I had to, the top three I had to like really, I had a struggle on the top three because I swap them around so much.
Mhm.
This one has Crispin Glover, who is awesome in every fucking moment that he's in the movie, whether he's
Mhm.
dancing oddly, defending himself from being a dead fuck. Uh, Whatever he's doing is awesome. This is Corey Feldman's finest hour. I can't think of a movie I like him in more than this one.
The
Uh,
Burbs.
he's kind of annoying in the Burbs a little bit. Like he's kind of a jackass in the
Uh,
Burbs.
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys, but this is the one where
Rumsfeld, dude.
I really think he shines. Yeah, good kills, bloody kills, really solid. Like there were just two that I had in my heart a little higher. But
I,
any other
I felt
thoughts?
like Jason in this one. This is for me when he became the monster. You know,
Mm,
like he is a monster in this. He's no longer just a threatening force. He is a full-on murder monster.
Hold
So,
on. So, did I freeze for you guys?
no.
no,
You okay? Okay. You guys were frozen
Oh
on my
shit.
screen,
Are we still
and I was
oh
frozen?
like, "What the hell is happening?"
yeah.
It was so weird.
So you could hear my murder monster thing, Frank?
I
I did. I heard it. Yeah.
I
Okay,
came in at Murder Monster.
okay.
Oh,
Sorry
So
about that.
he's a
That's
murder
he's a
weird. But
monster.
he's a
I
murder
was frozen.
monster, and I kind of like it. That's
But
so that
Yeah.
was my
yeah,
thing.
this was a good one.
Mhm.
Definitely Corey Feldman's finest hour. Maybe the best set of 80s chicks in the whole franchise. I
Yeah.
think they were the best looking crew
It's
of
a
them all.
solid set.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Twins, that was sweet. Um, dude, the harpoon in the dick.
Yeah, that's
Ugh.
rough. It's a rough one.
And then he fired it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Drive it home. Like, holy shit. And
But I
then
mean,
Corey Feldman going, some pack of patootsies, huh?
oh yeah.
This is a really good
I
one.
have a feeling that he would still say that if he saw that today, like some people skinny dipping. I almost want to think that's his language. Like that wasn't written. He
Yeah.
just said that. Um, yeah. Let's get into part five, A New Beginning. 1985. Still haunted by his past, Tommy Jarvis, who as a child killed Jason Voorhees, is sent to a secluded halfway house in the countryside where the killing of a young man triggers a brutal series of murders in the area. Directed by Danny Steinman, written by Martin Kittrosser, David Cohen, and Danny Steinman. Um, where you guys got this one at? Part five, A New
I have
Beginning.
it. I have it at number 8.
Damn.
I have it at number 9.
Damn. I got it at 2.
Yeah.
Here's why.
Oh,
A brief appearance by Corey Feldman, so that's just little sprinkles on the top. You get to see him at the beginning. I think he must have came in just for a minute. Um, One of my favorite kills is when Vic acts as Joey at the beginning of the candy bar thing. That is fucking hilarious. Also, I think it's very cool to see a sex offender get killed because evidently that dude is the guy that raped Corey Haim,
mhm.
allegedly. Whenever
Alleged.
there was allegations that Charlie Sheen had raped Corey Haim, Corey Haim's mom and Corey Feldman said, no, it was this dude. So
Hmm.
Joey is a child molester.
Yep.
um,
Fuck you, Joey.
but also Vic seems like he should be in a different place. I don't think that Vic
Prison?
character should be at a fun little what a camp, not a camp, a little what would you even call it? Fucking
Halfway house.
yeah, it's like they've probably went from like a hospital situation to this, get him accustomed to fucking being in the world. But that guy should not be in the world. He's crazy. And why give him an axe to chop wood? What the fuck?
Yeah.
um, but this movie also has one of the best cocaine scenes in any movie that has cocaine in it. I don't know if you guys remember that,
Yeah.
but that shit's very funny. Tina's death scene is one of the most memorable moments in the franchise. It's when they're having sex in the woods. She is the best looking girl in any of these movies. I forget her name. It's actually her last name's Voorhees, I think, but she gets
Mhm.
the hedge trimmers on the eyes, and then her
Oh
boyfriend
yeah.
comes back. But you also have Miguel A. Nunez Jr. as Demon. Very memorable scene involving the enchiladas in the outhouse, and he's singing to his girlfriend. You got Ethel and Junior. That's a fucking funny team to me, also. There's just a lot of shit in part five, which is why it's number two for me. Like, just it's it's right up there. Um, let's go into part six. Unless you guys had anything to add, I just rambled for a bunch. Do you have anything to add about five?
No,
No.
I liked the whole fake Jason, and
Oh yeah,
really liked the guy that played him.
yeah,
Roy was a real loner, you
yeah.
Yeah.
know.
And that's I have that figure from that movie, and nothing pisses me off more that I can't take the mask off and it be that dude underneath there. Like that should really be what the figure is. Like
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like
it's
it's just open on his face, right?
yeah,
And then the rest
it
of it's that fake head.
yeah, it's something else. But part six, Jason Lives. Tommy Jarvis exhumes Jason Voorhees to cremate his corpse, but inadvertently brings him back to life instead. The newly revived killer seeks revenge, and Tommy may be the only one who can stop him. Directed by Tom McLaughlin, who did One Dark Night and Sometimes They Come Back. Written by Tom McLaughlin, Victor Miller, and Sean S. Cunningham. Where you guys got part six?
Number one.
I have the same one, the same
Me
thing.
too.
This
Number
I
one.
watched this one more than any of the other ones when I revisit them. So
Yep.
it has everything I love about this franchise in it.
There's a lot of good
So
stuff. I mean,
I
Tom
yeah,
love the
Matthews.
beginning.
Tom Matthews
yeah,
is such a great character. Like, he's my favorite Tommy Jarvis. He's awesome in Return of the Living Dead, both of them. But I think he's
Mhm.
in one and two, right?
Yeah.
mhm,
Um, this is where you begin the Jason Voorhees deadite kind of thing. Like
uh-huh,
he's now a zombie at this
Right.
point. Um, it also features that awesome Alice Cooper song,
Fuck yeah, dude.
"Man Behind the Mask." I like the paintball group. I think there's a lot of
Me
fun
too.
stuff there. I like the
yeah,
drunk guy that's just singing in the woods and shit. Um, and this is the only film that has kids in it. Like they made a fucking baker's dozen of these movies, and then this is the only one that has children in it, which
Like,
adds to
yeah.
the. It's like, is he gonna fucking? Is Jason gonna fucking kill these kids? Like he has a heart, evidently, even though he's a zombie. You know, he
yeah,
didn't kill those kids. Yeah, that's just that one I go back and forth with part five all the time. It's like if I watch one, that one becomes my new number one. But part six is definitely one that I've watched on my own, like without it being just presented on TV more than
mhm,
any of the other ones.
hmm Yeah, this rose up as my favorite over the years. It was just fun. Love that Alice Cooper song. Um, the opening sequence is awesome. I love how he comes back to life and he's basically like Frankenstein. You know,
Mhm.
Frankenstein's
yeah,
monster pretty much. Brought back to life. Now he's invincible.
But
And
brought back to life by Horseshack.
right by
yeah,
Horsejack. Oh, Mr. Jason. Mr. Jason. Oh, let me bring you back to life. His death was fun.
yeah,
I liked his character. Poor guy. I don't know why he still went with him. He was scared to death.
Why did he
yeah,
have? Why the fuck and how the fuck did Tommy Jarvis have the mask? Like, wouldn't that be in evidence in the police station? Um, and how did he get it? Like, just I don't know.
yeah,
Well, I mean, maybe he hit it like in between the end of four, because they knocked the mask off in their house.
Okay,
And
yeah. He
then
might have
like,
picked it up and hit it. Yeah,
yeah, maybe.
I
And
guess
then
so.
there's a whole different mask in five.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And
But they're
he
kind
probably
of
bought
doing
his.
like 5 almost didn't count, or so, or no, 5 counted, but now we got to really bring Jason back because it didn't do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, 1988. Summary for this film: Jason Voorhees is accidentally freed from his watery prison by a telekinetic teenager. Now only she can stop him. Directed by John Carl Buchler. This is the special
Beekler.
effects dude.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, Beekler. He was awesome.
he did direct a few things: Troll, Cellar Dweller, Ghoulies Go to College, but most of his credentials are like he's done everything cool in every horror movie ever, basically. Um, I mean,
Pretty
there's a lot.
much.
It's so extensive you just keep scrolling. But this is written by Daryl Haney, Manuel Fidelo, and Victor Miller. And where do you have Part 7 on your rankings?
I got it at 7.
I have it at
Let's,
8.
let's see where I'm at here. I got it at 10. I wasn't big on this one. I wasn't big on Carrie though, and this seems like someone got some Carrie in my Friday the 13th.
Carrie
And I
versus Jason.
and I think
Yeah.
if I read right, it was because they thought they were going to do like a Freddy Krueger crossover, and that wasn't going to happen anytime soon. Or they were working on something else, and they're like, "Well, let's just fucking do this." It's like a Carrie kind of thing. The only thing I really like about this movie is Terry Kaiser. Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's. He plays
Mhm.
a slimy psychologist, thoroughly entertaining through the whole thing, but otherwise it's too much telekinetic bullshit. Um, Not enough Jason Voorhees. Like he's in there, definitely. And I don't like the ending either. I think that the ending is fucking weird. Doesn't
So,
her dad comes back to life and like saves her.
and it's
Like,
not
right?
decayed at all because the
Yeah.
actress was not wanting to put on the makeup and stuff.
But yeah, this might be the one I put on the least. It's not the last, it's not the bottom of my list. It's at the bottom, but it's not the bottom. I just don't
Hmm.
put it on because it's not my vibe. I don't want it. But maybe
Yeah.
you guys feel differently.
No, I did a rewatch of all these last year or the year before. Whenever I got this set, it was like maybe 2 years ago. But when I was watching these, this was the one that I was like, I don't remember hating this one this much, but I just didn't like it.
Hmm.
The word choice you used, Frank, was perfect. I didn't vibe with it, you know. So it's just I don't know. It's not. It's like it lost the magic for some reason. So,
Jason, this is still the best looking Jason though.
He
Like
does look good. Yeah.
hands down.
yeah.
This is
I
the
do like
best
the way he
looking.
looks. But just
Um,
hmm.
yeah, really good decay makeup and stuff. Real
Yeah.
zombie. Like I like it.
There are people that love this one though. There are people that, and usually what I find is if you don't like any of the other ones in the franchise, you like this one. Like Anthony Jeselnik, do you know who he is, John?
He's a
Comedian.
comedian,
He's
right?
kind of an
Mhm.
asshole.
Yeah.
Uh, I listened to a podcast called With Gorley and Rust. He came on to talk about Seven, and he only wanted to talk about Seven. He doesn't care about any of the other ones, just that one. It's the only one he likes. And I've heard other people say that too. Like,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I guess if you, and that's what I'm saying, it's not like a Friday the 13th movie. It's like some other bullshit. So if you like other bullshit and not Friday the 13th, you might get into it. I don't know. It's worth a shot though. I mean, watch them all, really.
Yeah, watch them all.
Right.
I'm
By
not
all
saying it's
means.
unwatchable. I just won't put this one in.
It's not my favorite.
It would have to be a weird day for me to pop this one in. Um,
This is
yeah.
a Friday the 13th, part 7, the new blood kind of day.
Yeah.
I don't,
Right.
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't drink anymore, so I don't have hangover days. Would
I would
this
say,
be a good
what
hangover
would
movie?
what would
I
that
don't
day
know.
be like? Right? You wake up, you're
Uh,
like, the birds are chirping, and it's real nice as a breeze. I think it's part 7 today.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Yeah.
It it would have to be something fucking weird. I almost put it in when the main girl died because she passed away not too long ago. I forget
Oh,
her name. Unfortunately, I should have wrote that down. The lead actress, the one that has the telekinetic powers, she passed away not too long ago, like a
for
month or
real?
two ago. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
wow.
Oh, I didn't know
Yep.
that.
Um,
Yeah, that would have been the day to watch
I
it, I guess. I
I
just
still
met
couldn't
her.
do it though. Didn't
I
do
yeah.
met
it.
her
Didn't
at
do
a
it.
con like a couple years ago. She was so nice.
Yeah, a lot of
Her
people were saying
eyes.
that.
Oh my God. I fell in love with her eyes when I was a kid. Holy crap. Seeing them in person. Please. Like just piercing. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, who used to get me with that's Meg Foster. Uh,
oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
Her eyes
uh,
were crazy.
now she looks real rough, but her eyes are still
Well,
She's not young.
we're all old
well.
as shit
Her
now.
eyes
Well,
So
are
that's
still
right.
great though.
But her eyes have lost that pop. When you get old, your eyes go
Yeah.
gray, kind of.
They're
Yeah.
don't
still
listen to a Meg Foster. I'd still take you out on the town.
yeah.
Yeah.
Evil
uh,
Lynn forever.
that's right. Uh, no, who's gonna be evil Lynn in the movie? That girl from Community. What's her name? Fuck.
From Community,
The brown-haired
Bree,
girl, Bru-
that played Bree,
Allison Brie.
Alison
Allison
Brie.
Brie. Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh
she's gonna be evil
yeah.
Lynn. And Jared Leto's
Uh,
supposed to play Skeletor, but I don't know. He's got a lot of things going on now. I don't know if you guys
yeah.
Bring
saw that. Allegations.
bring
he's
back
thir-
Frank Langella.
That's right.
he's 30 seconds to being in jail.
Oh, watch out. Watch out. Um, uh,
30 seconds to being in jail.
uh, let's go into 1989's Friday the 13th, Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan, aka Jason on a Boat. This one gets a lot of hate. Summary for this: Jason Voorhees is accidentally awakened from his watery grave and ends up stalking a ship full of graduating high school students headed to Manhattan, New York. Directed by Rob Hedden, written by Rob Hedden and Victor Miller. He's on there. Um, where do you guys have this one? I'm assuming pretty low.
Yeah, oh yeah, 11.
I have it as 12. This is my least favorite of the entire franchise.
Yeah, I'm at 11 too. Um, I think if there was more stuff with him in the city and less stuff on a boat, it would have been awesome. But I know there was like financial restraints there and they couldn't get all
Oh
the
yeah,
rights
for
to
sure.
film in New York. But they should have just did it like Basket Case did and just fucking did it guerrilla style, you know? Like
Yeah.
like the ending of Basket Case where the dude is just walking naked through New York streets. They did that without a permit. I mean, the dude that plays Dwayne's just walking with his dick out in the streets, and that's that you got to do that stuff. It's art. Uh,
Yeah.
but I like all
Sorry.
the
Art.
everything that he does when he's in New York is so cool. Like you got like the thing with the heroin, shit. They like load that girl up. The
Mhm.
boom box, the fight on the roof that where he punches the guy's head off. There's just a lot of if they could have. It would have been one of my favorites if they would have just did it all in New York. But yeah, do you have anything positive or negative to say about this one?
I can say real quick, one positive thing I will give it, even though it's last on my list, is this is another one they used to play probably because the rights were so cheap on USA,
Oh yeah.
TNT and stuff. So when I was like early teens, I enjoyed it on regular TV because it did make me laugh in parts, especially the street stuff, and they would change things just a little bit, So children they used to edit things for TV,
Mhm.
and so they take out curse words and replace them with stuff. So there was always funny cuts of this, and they were different each time.
Yeah.
So I enjoy. I would say I enjoyed that aspect of it. It was always a fun up all night, or whenever they play it on one of those.
Yeah.
So
Nothing is unwatchable.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Nothing's unwatchable.
It's very Yeah, I mean that would be a solid gold if you were watching Gilbert Gottfried on a Friday night and they're like we're doing Jason Takes Manhattan. You're like, yeah. And I don't even think until I was an adult I clocked that he was on a boat so much. It was like other people
Yeah.
talking about it,
Right. Right.
but now we're into Jason Goes to Hell, the final Friday, 1993. Serial killer Jason Voorhees' supernatural origins are revealed. Directed by Adam Marcus, who wrote the story for Texas Chainsaw 3D. the worst in the franchise. I don't know if everybody feels that way, but I fucking feel that way. Written by Jay Hughley, Adam Marcus, and Dean Laurie, who wrote the screenplay for both My Boyfriend's Back and Major Pain. So that's fun. He also worked with Damon Wayans on a couple TV shows. They must be good buddies or something.
Sweet.
Um, yeah, so Jason Goes to Hell is a, you either love it or hate it, I think. Do you guys love it or hate it?
I love it.
That's
It's six.
six.
It's number 11 on mine.
I got it at
Yeah.
number nine. I think it's an interesting take on the lore of Jason Voorhees, but
Hmm.
for me, this movie absolutely does not work without Creighton Duke. He's the reason the movie is good at all. I love his character. Um, one of the dumbest things in the whole franchise happens in this movie. Now, tell me if I'm right or wrong about this, because I rewatched this part and it was kind of iffy if this is what happens. There's a girl that the worm goes into her skirt, right up her skirt,
Hmm.
into her body, the Jason worm, because Jason Voorhees, if you didn't know, is a demon worm, and he goes into her vagina, I'm assuming,
Hmm.
then comes out of her a full dressed, masked Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a real
Yeah.
fast thing that happens,
Uh-huh.
but
It's awesome.
Yeah.
uh, and
And he's a deadite. You saw the
I guess
the
you can
Necronomicon.
you
Necker,
can do
yeah.
whatever you want. This movie also like haunted me for years because like at the end of it, they really teased us with the
Hmm.
Freddy Krueger hand coming out of the
Yeah.
ground and grabbing the mask. Or what is that? What happens? I remember it coming out of the ground. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was what year was that? 93? Did I say? Yeah,
Can't remember.
93. So Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy versus
And
Jason happens in 2003. We had to wait a goddamn decade for that movie to happen.
and don't we get the Freddy Krueger laugh too when that
Yeah,
happens?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I was like, I remember being a kid and just we rented that VHS just to watch that part over and over again.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
I got this one ranked so high because this was the one I had easiest access to. This was the only one we had recorded.
Uh,
No,
nice.
it wasn't like it was the only one I'd ever seen by any means. Like I knew this was like, you know, one of many. Um, but I really like this one. The effects in this are really good, and it has my favorite kill. When the chick and that dude are in that tent, they're boning, and
mhm.
he hits them with that utility shovel, like,
Oh yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
it splits her, like, and not
That
even
is
evenly
violent.
splits her, just like splits her like this. And so,
Yeah.
like, her right side falls limp, and then her
That
left
is that
side with
is a
the head,
crazy
like,
effect.
craziest kill
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
series to me. Everyone says the sleeping bag in the tree. Like, yeah, we know. But just
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
mine.
that one's got to be one of the most gruesome ones in the series for sure.
Oh
You know
yeah,
Yeah.
what one of my favorite
are
ones
nuts.
is, and I forgot to mention it when we were talking about the movie, is which one is it? They're in the RV and he smashes that girl's face against,
Six.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and it leaves like the indent. But
I
I
love
think
that part.
they weren't they having sex before that, and they had that rock song on, and she's just fucking
Oh yeah, they're
jumping
rocking that camper, dude.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
they're
sequence is
rocking
good.
it.
But yeah, Jason Goes to Hell. I know people that think it's like the best one. Like they just think that it's a
It's
different
super different.
enough that it stands out. So, and it does. It stands out a lot.
Yeah.
Um, let's go into 1999. Let's go into the future even. Jason X. Uh, Summary. Jason Voorhees is cryogenically frozen at the beginning of the 21st century and is discovered in the 25th century and taken to space. He gets thawed and begins stalking and killing the crew of the spaceship that's transporting him. Directed by James Isaac, who did House 3, the horror show, a movie called Skinwalkers, and another horror movie called Pig Hunt. written by Todd Farmer, who wrote the My Bloody Valentine from 2009 and a movie called Trick. That is like you've probably seen the cover. It's got like a skull face dude on it.
Maybe.
Also, Victor Miller's on this. Um, what are your thoughts on Jason X?
I
Where you
got it
got him at?
10.
10?
Uh, so Jason 10 is 10.
I
So
did the same thing.
second,
So,
second best kill in the franchise, in my opinion, the liquid nitrogen face
That's good.
smash.
yeah.
Awesome. When I first saw it, I was like, holy shit. And Jason looked really cool in this
Fuck
one. Like
yeah.
at the beginning,
Mhm.
like I like that post-apocalyptic looking Jason with that futuristic knife and shit. Like,
Mhm.
I mean,
Eh,
not really futuristic, but like
Like
I
Super
don't know, he
Shredder.
looks cool, like a yeah, he's like a
Yeah.
comic character at this point.
I heard
And
that
can
they
I?
have a comic book about Jason X that's better than Jason X.
Oh,
That's what
probably.
someone told me,
Yeah.
but
Can I cut in real quick too? I
yeah.
have to say this one has one of my favorite endings of the franchise. That final like 5 minutes where you're
Yeah,
like, oh, now he's going to terrorize a completely different planet, right? Like a
that was a
Yeah.
completely.
cool ending. I
I mean,
wish he
that's a
would have went further.
yeah, that was a pretty badass ending for this
Yeah,
franchise at the
for
time.
sure.
So yeah,
I just like it anytime a franchise gets so bored that they send their characters to space. I like
I
it when
love it.
Critters does it. I love it when
Yeah.
Leprechaun does it.
Well,
I like it when this
Critters are
does
from
it.
space.
I know it's so
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Critters is like, we
Send
orchard.
them back up
Yeah,
there.
we're see what are they doing in space? Let's find out. Yeah.
But this one just has a lot of campy fun. I had it at number
Yeah.
8. I remember loving this when it came out, being like, "Oh my God, it's so fucking crazy!" And then finding out that like the main scientist dude, the kind of nerdy guy that was trying to give him back his knife,
Oh yeah.
is the guy that voiced Link on the Legend of Zelda cartoon.
Oh,
Uh, yeah,
Oh.
so if you like watch it again, you're like, "Oh yeah, that's the voice of Link." Like it just
Yeah.
clicks right in.
easy, princess.
Yeah. Uh, but so now we're on to let's see here, Freddy versus Jason, 2003. Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees return to terrorize the teenagers of Elm Street. Only this time they're out to get each other too. Directed by Ronnie Yu, who also did Bride of Chucky and a million fucking kung fu movies. Written by Wes Craven. I don't know. That's just got to be a like character credit, right? Or did he come back on to write this? Wes Craven, Victor Miller, and Damian Shannon. Uh, and Damian Shannon did the 2009 reboot. So definitely different vibes there. Where do you have this one locked in at?
9.
I have it at number 5 on my list.
I got it at 12.
Ooh.
That's your least favorite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just this isn't a horror movie to me. This is a big blockbuster action film.
Mhm.
Almost Crouching Kruger, Hidden Voorhees. Like there is definitely like wire fighting at the end, like
Oh yeah.
there should not be that kind of shit. It shouldn't be like Tekken. And also, why are
Well,
they
that's
after each other anyways? They should be teaming up and being evil together. And
There's a whole story there, Frank, about
yeah.
why.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's not the tone I want for this situation. Like I don't know what tone I'd want, but not this one. I wish it was less like a comic book, more like a horror movie. Um,
Well, that was Ronnie Yu's fault. He never even
oh yeah.
watched any of these.
And you can
No.
tell just by looking at
Or
his past movies
yeah, like
but why wasn't Bride of Chucky more like that? Because I love Bride of Chucky and it's
that would have
not
been
got
sweet. A little Chucky Tiffany doll fight. That'd
yeah.
be fun.
Yeah. Like Kill Bill style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Kill Bill style.
Or
Uh, I
Crouching
think my
Chucky, Hidden Tiffany.
I
Hidden
think my
Tiffany.
favorite thing in the movie is that fucking part where what's Freddy Krueger say like, "Oh, dark meat," and then Kelly Rowland is like,
So you're the one everyone's afraid of? Tell me something. What kind of faggot runs around in a Christmas sweater?
Yeah,
that
it
doesn't
definitely had
land to say these
Yeah,
days.
it had inappropriate
That was
humor,
a hard line
out
though.
of context.
Back then,
Like
that was
you're
a hard
saying,
line.
action
Yeah.
stuff. It was like they threw everything that they could think of into it to appeal to the most audience
Oh
and
yeah.
as they could. And,
Mhm.
I'm
and
sure it did great.
I waited so long to see it that I was so excited, and it's always been fun for me to rewatch. So
I still
Yeah.
like it, and I will still rewatch it.
Oh
There are
yeah.
things I enjoy about it a
yeah,
lot. Many things still.
yeah,
Jason's look was really good in this one, though.
Mm.
yeah,
I thought
Like,
they
I
both
really
looked
like the
good.
way he looked. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Freddy was like definitely his best, especially when he went all demon at the end.
Mhm.
That was some cool makeup.
Yeah.
You could see his teeth through his jaw and stuff. Like it was.
Yeah. And it was pretty bloody for a movie that they were trying to make mass appeal to. I mean, that's some
Oh
pretty
yeah.
bloody
There
kills
was
in
some
this. Yeah.
For
violent stuff. The
Yeah.
scene with the grain alcohol where it just catches that dude on fire, like that
Yeah.
shit's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Um yeah, I mean, ultimately, I don't know why I have it so low. Maybe I should move seven down because I would watch this before I'd watch seven. Uh,
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
uh,
Oh man, yeah. Oh,
but
womp
then we
womp.
got 2009, the remake, Friday the 13th. A group of young adults visit a boarded up campsite named Crystal Lake, where they soon encounter the mysterious Jason Voorhees and his deadly intentions. Directed by Marcus Nispel, who did the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Pathfinder, and Conan the Barbarian from 2011. Written by Victor Miller, Damian Shannon, and Mark Swift. Where you guys got this one?
Dead last.
Oh, you don't like
I have
it?
it as I got it number 3. I just rewatched it and it went from number 10, 11 on my list to number 3. I fucking loved this. I couldn't believe how good it was after I hadn't watched it. You know, I didn't watch it when I watched the original uh series back to back, when I bought this, and because I thought I hated it. And dude, I loved they took the first 3 movies and made that into like this movie, and
Yeah.
redid it with. I mean, I thought the kills were gruesome. I loved how fucking like imposing uh, Jason was. Dude, how awesome is it? And I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy here, but you're always thinking like, how's he get so where he's supposed to get so quick? Because he's got tunnels, man. He's got underground tunnels like the Viet Cong.
Got the
Uh-huh.
Underground Railroad going on.
Yeah, I liked it.
Over Jason.
I liked the
He's gonna
actor.
end up in Caddyshack.
I dude, I like the actor that's what's his name from Supernatural. I thought he did a really good job.
Oh,
I can't think of his name off the top of my head now. Damn
I
it.
I just I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the guy. The only guy I recognized was the dude that he's in Superstore. Maybe he's in Supernatural also. Have you ever seen
Uh,
Superstore?
Mhm.
I know of it, but I don't think this is the
Uh,
same guy. This guy is playing the brother of the missing girl that he
Mhm.
comes to the
oh,
town and he's got the
the guy I'm
flyers.
thinking of was killed in the first before the credits even go. Because like the
Oh,
beginning of this, they condense.
Oh
I
yeah, he
feel
wasn't.
yeah,
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. I know
yeah,
he
who
was
you're
trying to. He
talking
was at
about
the
now.
weed.
He
He
was
was at
in
the weed
Mad
field.
Men and stuff
yeah,
Yeah,
too.
I
Like he
can't
was
remember
in
his name,
a ton of shit.
yeah,
but
That first set
yeah,
of
the
clips.
beginning. It seemed to me like the beginning was the first 3 movies. Like they crammed it into like the before they even dropped the credits. Like before they even put the title up, they've
yeah,
jammed the first 3 movies into that beginning section. It's probably 20 minutes almost.
Mhm.
And then they do some other stuff, homages here and there. I might think that Derek Mears is the best Jason Voorhees, though. He's like the way he moves, just he's so imposing. He's
He was
giant.
a good Jason.
Um,
yeah,
and I wish they would have done. There's a lot of brutal kills in this. Like this has got like sleeping bag death done to fucking the nth degree. He cooks a girl in a
yeah.
sleeping bag, basically. But the one
She
that they
slides
didn't,
out of it.
yeah, there was a kill that they
Huh.
didn't put in the movie that I heard Derek Mears talk about, which was um, the girl that dies under the raft. You remember that one?
Mhm.
Uh, she was originally supposed to, and they shot it. Uh, she'd be swimming, and Jason was just on the beach, and she saw him, and he just kind of waited her out until she drowned because he kept following her slowly
Oh,
waiting for
Ooh,
her to tire. That would
that's
have been
cool.
so fucking awesome if they did that, but they cut
yeah,
it out
That's
and did what
cool.
they did. I understand why they did it, but that would have been some interesting shit.
yeah.
Um, the only thing I didn't like really is how Jason kidnaps a girl and takes her back to his hideout. Because I
Hmm.
don't think he
And
has that sort of.
Well, she looked like his mom.
yeah,
Okay,
I was going
I
to say that's
guess.
what they were leaning into because she had that locket and he kind of connected the two, like
The
mom, you
sweater
know.
all over again.
But I don't think he would have done that either. I mean, not the Jason we know, this Jason obviously, right? But the Jason we grew up with would not have done that
That's
at
not
all.
my
So,
Jason.
It's not
yeah,
my Jason.
but like I said, I thought the production value of this movie was crazy good. I couldn't believe how
Oh
cool
yeah,
the
it
kills
looked
were.
good.
So
I
yeah,
just everyone got on my goddamn nerves.
that's why I liked watching them go, John.
Mhm. Just ugh. It's like just get it over with, guys.
Get it. I get it. So, well, there's our Friday the 13th discussion. Any fans of the TV show? Anybody here like the TV show that
I feel like I
happened?
only saw like an episode or two.
Yeah, I didn't get in on that when it came out, and I never followed up with it because I heard bad
Yeah.
things. So
It
I
was
was
it
never.
was
It's
like it was
I have a lot of nostalgia for it because I used to watch it, but I can't remember most of it. And I own all the DVDs. I bought them
uh
to complete my set. I found them. I was like, well, why not? This is
Yeah.
fucking part of it. But it's not really. I mean, it's an anthology series. It's some episodes are stronger than the other from what I've watched.
mhm.
I've only got into the first set of DVDs. I think I need to dig into it because somebody just not too long ago said it's one of the best anthology series that's out there. And I'm like, well, that doesn't sound right because Creepshow is like the best one. I just
Yeah.
rewatched some of that last night. The first episode of Creepshow on Shudder
Oh
is
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
top notch.
Uh,
Like I love to have that dollhouse. Have you seen the dollhouse episode where it's like
mhm.
the little
Yeah.
girl keeps going and things are moving around? There's the little severed head. That's fucking great shit. And then
Yeah.
the other part is the dad who drinks a lot and starts getting turned into like an undulating mess of like mold or something. I don't even know what's going on, but
Mhm.
um anyways, let's move on to our next piece of business here. Randy is now an actor. Uh,
Hey, well, I've been an actor, really, my whole
in your heart,
life.
you've always been
Yeah.
an actor.
Well,
But
we've done some films, Frank, you and I. So
yeah,
this is my first time ever doing an acting class. So,
with people
um,
that seemingly know what they're doing,
yeah.
production
Can I
wise.
Right.
can I set the clip up before we do it just so I can explain the
Yeah.
context? So in the film that we did a scene from Thief. I'm playing the character who basically was the uh, like so the kid that's with me in the scene, he's like my protege, right? So I was like a master thief, and I taught him the ropes. I was kind of showing him how things work, and then I got busted and I got put in prison, and now the kid's doing real well on his own, taking down big scores, right? And something happens to me in prison, and I call him there because I need a favor from him. And so that's the scene. Like that's the scene. He is coming there specifically. I'm to give him some news, and I need to ask him for a huge favor. So that's the
Okay.
scene.
So
Okay.
and in the movie, I've never seen this movie. In the movie, who plays your character?
So I play, yeah, in the movie, and maybe you can find this, Frank, and put it in. I think it's on YouTube. The movie's called Thief again, but I am playing the character that was originally played by Willie Nelson, and
Hey.
the kid that I'm in the scene with, his name's Vincent. Uh, he, you'll see in the clip his full name, but then he is playing James Caan's character.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Let's check this out. Okay. All right. Oh,
Randall Woughton, Broadway to LA.
Hi, I'm Vincent Agristi. I'm with Broadway to LA.
How's it going?
I'm doing terrific. Every day is a surprise, but it's real fucking weird out there. Not like anything we figured out. On the make and on the take, everybody. Half the merch in all the discount stores in town is hot. Everybody's promoting scores. Take that, take this. Put down the score. This chick, a good-looking chick, takes me aside. How much you want to whack my husband?
You're shitting me.
I'm serious.
What'd you do?
Call me in the morning, sugar. I handle the phone number of the FBI. How's it going with you?
Same old shit. Morris finally busted Red's Pruno operation. A lot of knifings.
Dope.
That and sex. I put in a quality of guy in this place you wouldn't believe. 10, 20 years ago, would have dumped him in a funny farm. Child molesters, rapists, shit like that in mainstream population. And used to be, a guy like that, last 5 days, would have been a world's record. You know. Now, it's perverse. Perverse. How's the wife?
Nothing's with the wife. I pulled the plug.
What happened?
V never knew I'm taking scores. Rocket scientist she is, she figures it out. Having affairs with fancy ladies, right? Gets twisted and screwy.
What are you gonna do?
Put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
April?
She's with me. I met this new chick, Jessie.
Gonna marry her and have some kids?
I think so. She don't know what I do. I don't want to tell her. I don't know what to do.
Does anyone know?
No one. I got 2-3 years till I can split. What do I do? Bullshit her along?
Lie to no one. If someone's close to you, you're gonna ruin it with a lie. If they're a stranger, who the hell are they that you gotta lie to?
What did you want?
Get me out of here.
18 months and you hit the street.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know Doc Shelton?
What, that Lulu bastard who's killed more guys in an electric chair?
Yeah. Kid, I got angina, something. I'm not gonna last an year and a half. I don't want to die in here. Not here. Frank, not in here.
You got it.
Gotta go, kid.
Wow. Damn.
Woo! And the
What'd you guys think?
Oscars,
Good shit,
too.
buddy. I'll say what.
That was
Yeah.
good shit.
Really?
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, that
You
was
can rip
good.
it
You got
apart if you really
emotional,
didn't think so.
man.
No,
Yeah.
I would tell you it was shitty if it was shitty. No, you did
Yeah,
good.
no, it was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, that's just 1 month of work, right? So,
Yeah. Well,
right,
actually,
you,
3 weeks because the first week we were just learning stuff, and
yeah.
so we got our script in week 3 or week 2. So yeah, we had 3
Uh,
weeks.
I mean, I don't want to shit on your cohort, but you were much better than him.
Yeah, I thought
Uh,
so too.
Well,
and
thank you, but
you're
I want to say something. He's only taken one small acting class prior to this. He's never done any independent films or stage or anything.
right.
So he and I were working on it. He's figuring it out, but he's got the stuff. You guys see little glimmers of it in there. He is,
Oh yeah,
he's
got
he's
the
gonna
potential's all there.
he's a
It's
young
just
guy.
all the like nuance of like how you were throwing emotion at it and stuff
Mhm.
seemed a little more natural than the stuff he was doing. Not that he was bad, he's better than I could fucking do, that's for sure. But
For sure, me too.
that's a good scene. I want to see the whole movie now. You guys got to do a whole movie.
Yeah, I wish we could. The movie is great. It's Thief, 1981, Michael Mann. It's the the prequel kind of to Heat, you know, like it's set in that
Yeah.
same world.
Oh,
And yeah, so
that's
I
pretty cool. I didn't know that.
it's not like a direct prequel, but if you watched it, you would get it if you're a fan of Heat. It is in that underworld. Those people clearly are connected to what happens in Heat later. So, but
Hmm.
I watched. So I just want to let you know. So when I got the script, I read it a bunch of times, and I was like, I don't really get this scene. You know, I couldn't figure out if it was supposed to be funny because the way the guys and I got angina something something. You know,
Yeah,
like
right.
that's how I wanted to play it. And the director was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know, like this isn't funny.
Yeah.
So I watched the movie, the full thing. I hadn't seen it in like 20 years, and I watched it. It's for free on Tubi right now. And it really clicked with me. Like I felt like after watching it, I wasn't doing a Willie Nelson impersonation. I was like, I get this guy now. So I went back.
Right.
They teach you how to rebuild the character, and I practiced. I'm not exaggerating here. I said that I have an app on my phone. Those lines, I knew them front and back. I did it 150 times.
Jesus.
Wow.
So
Well,
I
paid
knew
off.
it was, yeah, well, thank you. And so when I walked out of that room, I knew I did the best I could possibly do. So
Yeah.
that's all you can do, I guess, you know.
Good job, man. That was
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good stuff. Well, I guess that's it, guys, unless you guys had
All
anything
right.
else you wanted to talk about.
Not
We
this
got,
time around. I'm sure I will for the next show.
yeah.
I can't
You
wait to
got
watch. I haven't watched the movies yet, but I can't wait to watch them.
Yeah,
So
we got Blood and Black Lace and
Hard Eyes.
Heart Eyes,
Oh yeah, that's
which
right. That was my pick.
Yeah.
somebody has been, I forget the dude's name on TikTok, but he's been saying we need to watch it. And I told him we were going to watch it. And then he's like, well, you guys should do that next. And I'm like, well, we are doing it next, but we just don't record as often as,
Yeah.
people probably think we do. I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyways, we'll see you
All
next
right.
time.
All
Good
right.
night,
Have a good
Thanks,
night,
everyone.
guys.
guys.
We'll
It was
see
good
ya.
hanging with you.
Yeah.
See ya.
Peace out.
Freddy versus Jason. Evil has two names, but only one sound, and this is it. The original motion picture soundtrack to Freddy vs. Jason, featuring Il Niño's How Can I Live? 20 tracks with rare and unreleased music from Slipknot, Mushroomhead, Seven Dust, Towerman 5000, Stone Sour, and more. Pick up the album with 3 collectible covers in stores now.